Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. I can't turn it off. I can't make it stop. Then I'm like, damn, my post-nasal drip is going. My sinuses are inflamed. My throat is gunked up. What is going on here? Damn. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. Damn, I got the drip go. I got the tips go. Clear your throat, blow your nose. Damn, clear your throat. Please tip me. Damn, post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. Damn, snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. 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 I got the drip go.
You get the sweet taste of
I got the drip go. I got the drip go. Can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids. Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. I can't turn it off. I can't make it stop. Then I'm like, damn, my post-nasal drip is going. My sinuses are inflamed. My throat is gunked up. What is going on here? Damn. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. Damn, I got the drip go. I got the tips go. Clear your throat, blow your nose. Damn, clear your throat. Please tip me. Damn, post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. Damn, snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. I got the drip go. I got the drip go.
Breast.
I got the drip go. I got the drip go.
Breast.
I got the drip go. I got the drip go.
Breast.
I got the drip go. I got the drip go. Can't make
Your
it stop.
shoulders.
So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.
Boot wireless.
Breasts. Breasts.
I'm sorry, as always, I'm very stoned and wasn't paying attention.
There's Pete in my basement.
Humping Steven Crowder.
I'm half kidding, actually. I was getting the the videos for Logan Paul ready to go. So he has responded in a way that I don't even, the lack of self-awareness, again, is unreal. We found out that everyone we're associated with is a criminal, so we stopped associating with them. That makes you seem real good. That may... Nightmare blunt rotation. Rich, Bruno, the quartering, quantum to TV DSP. I'm not sure what you mean. Thank you. Bruno needs a blunt. I wish there was like a healthy weed for dogs. He so needs it. He so absolutely needs it, that Wes. Thank you, by the way. You've been insanely kind. And I want to thank everybody once again. I know I thank all the time on Twitter, but it's, you know, it's true. With all the bullshit that, like, for example, we couldn't... I'm actually kind of thankful because the video is overperforming. It's outperforming my average viewership, which has been shit because I haven't really uploaded, to be honest, but it's almost at 30,000 views already. You won't see it on the video, but I look in studio. But I couldn't upload it yesterday because there was some problem with YouTube, and it wouldn't have been, the video would have been dead in the water, and it wouldn't have been outperforming. My point being is the support I get here allows us to, like, you know, not just like try to scour for news when there really is no news. Actually, I think there is news for tomorrow. Also, Nibs, please. Okay, all right. You could have said that in the chat. Yeah, and we'll talk about the Aya Neo 2 more in a second. Let me just whip out my nipples. Birds, please. Birds.
Oh, yeah, it turns me on.
What's up, Kelby? How are you? I haven't seen you in a minute. So, okay. Anyway, here are the nips. So, I just so happen to have, and I'm not even saying that in a sarcastic way, because usually I don't have it up here, my Steam Deck. So let's turn it on. And we're going to go into Elden Ring with the same settings. I probably, stupidly, I didn't think of this till after the video. Should have put this in the video, because it would have made my point a lot more valid. Those of you who have a Steam Deck, no, I love the Steam Deck. I genuinely do. But ever since I got the Aya Neo 2, which in my opinion is the best product that Aya Neo has ever made, not just because it's the most powerful, just build quality and all around, is I'm playing Elden Ring. I'm playing all my games in native HD, sometimes beyond full HD, 1920 by 1200, the screen on the device, and you're playing Elden Ring at medium settings at a higher than HD resolution. You know, now, honestly, as I say that though, the one I would recommend to you would be, if you do get it, and I'm not sponsored by Aya Neo or anything, okay? The Aya Neo Geek, the 1920 by 1200 screen is kind of unnecessary. You don't really, on this screen, you don't notice the difference, and when you dock the damn thing, it's the same processor. So you're going to have the same performance, and you can get the same visuals that I can out of mine with the 1920 by 1200 screen. And I have, why is this saying install? Why do I need to install Elden Ring? Oh, come on. I have 432 hours, I believe, in Elden Ring, if you combine all the different platforms. I'm a reject. Oh, I have to install it? I really uninstalled Elden Ring on here? Which Steam Deck is this? This is a mystery. Alright, whatever. Let it install, and then I'll show you the difference in performance. Like you should have reminded me to fucking do in the actual video today. You are a piece of shit. No! You're fucking wrong. Thank you. Your job, not mine. Fuck birds. Fuck birds. Jay, we're gonna do the stream with Jay tomorrow. He's had a long couple days working on the video. I told him to chill tonight. I'll stream on YouTube, and then we'll roast Keemstar together on Twitch tomorrow. It should be quite fun. Yes, the breasts are out. The breasts are out. So my point being, I'll show you. If you get it, don't waste your money on the get the Aya Neo Geek. Make sure it just has 16 gigs of RAM and the 6800U, the 1280 by 800 screen. Josh, I'm getting everybody, dude. ReviewTechUSA is the Batman. He's Vengeance. Yes, I am. With floppier nipples. It is back shots today. What? He was supposed to write the show notes. He's a terrible fucking bird. And I forgot to do the compare. Like, Elder, you're going to see. Elden Ring at medium settings, 720p is like what's ideal for the Steam Deck. I'm running Elden Ring at over 1080p on the Aya Neo 2, which you could do with the Aya Neo Geek because it has the same processor, and I'm getting above 30 at medium/high settings. If you go down to 1600 by 900, you could actually go up to high. And you don't even really notice the difference between 900p and 1080p with that game. But no, I am not titty fucking the sausage. God damn it. Hey, Rich, what would you think about running as president and have Phil as Speaker of the House? He actually doesn't have bad political takes, Phil. I will say. At least the ones I've seen. How much to stream till 3 a.m. tonight? $1,000. $1,000. I gotta make that. Yeah. No. Oh man. That's all right. If that ends up happening. The time here is 7:55. It'll be 8 p.m. Yes. All right, here's where I'm going to defend Phil a little bit. If a video like that was made about me and I truly knew, again, I know people looked into his bank statements and stuff, which I don't think is good. No, not in total. Not in total, because that'll happen in 2 seconds. So, I kind of understand that. There was one time I made an exception because it was so ridiculous when not to give him any spotlight, but whatever. People know who he is, and the people know the whole story. When ReviewChinaUSA admitted he paid like a girl on Fiverr to read a script saying that I sexually assaulted her at a job where literally no women worked. And the time frame... The time frame that when that video was made, they said, 10 years ago. They're like, he used his position of power to abuse me. Dude, I was a part-time fucking loser at Radio Shack. I think I was part-time. Doesn't matter. I was an entry level. I was the lowest on the totem pole. I'm surprised they didn't make me lick the fucking toilet seats clean. After taking a long hiatus, I went back to Elden Ring, forgot what I was doing, so I went to the snow area and ran straight into the fire giant and died instantly. I don't want a Big Mac, Wes. I don't eat Big Macs. I may look like I eat Big Macs, but you... Man, I gotta show you the picture my girlfriend sent me. You have no idea how large I was, dude. I don't want to... No, if Google Fish, you're bringing up a valid point. I mean, look, man, the reason I make a price for that, something like that high, because I'm not really... I mean, I'm sure I'd live, but streaming till 3 a.m. would be a rough ride. But if that came in, would I do it? Yes. Big Mac mukbang stream. Hold your breath. I'm Neil. I'm getting to all the super chats. I see you and Google Fish, and now Porky's butthole. Yeah, especially how he handled this video. And it's like, you are on top of the world, man. You are on top of the world. Got a WWE contract, and you started out as a fucking Vine person. And for what? To make some extra quick bucks off of crypto? If crypto had any chance of being relevant in any way, these assholes like this guy and Ice Poseidon, they ruined it. Will I wear a chicken suit? That, no. I could be shirtless. That I will do. But a chicken suit? No. I will come out smelling like...
And big taints.
Yeah, I think I did make a video on Ice Poseidon's crypto. Wear the black wig. This is turning into like a fucking fetish stream, man. Rich, personally, I love the Steam, but I love it too. It is a more concise, whereas the Windows experience, that's clunky as shit. They've declunked it enough where I tolerate it, but you're still right, though. But I love the performance gains that I'm getting over the Steam Deck. However, for most people, 90% of people, and maybe that's even a conservative, I would tell them to get the Steam Deck. I agree with you. But with the extra features they have built in to the Aya Neo 2 to make it easier to use in Windows, if you are looking for the extra power, which is significant, I would say to get the Aya Neo Geek. Just make sure it has not the 6800U, not the 6600U. I don't even know if they're selling it now with the 6600U. Just if you get it, make sure. Your favorite son, thank you, Wes, was going to detox from detox from DSP. I gotta do it. YouTube suggested the stream to me. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
But I showed my friends, and now they're sending me vids of him. Dude, he is so unreal. I showed him, like, he said, oh, my streams are so chill now. And I show him literally in talking about the same playthrough of God of War Ragnarok, being extremely angry that someone said he plays on easy. I don't like when people make the stupid faces in their thumbnails. Does the same exact face in one of his thumbnails reacting to a Keemstar video. You can't make Phil up. He is like a fictional character, but he is real, and he masturbated once on May 1st, 2016 while the camera was on. So, one last thing before we get into the Logan Paul video. If you do go for the Aya Neo 2, I would get the Aya Neo Geek. The extra resolution is just a waste of resources. You're going to end up putting the games mostly... Like, why even waste it? You're not going to see it. You're going to put most of the games at 1280 by 800 anyway. So what do you want the extra pixels for? Kind of just doesn't make sense. I just wish they offered bigger storage options with the Geek, but that one's the one that's the best value. I found Ralph in an alley. He kept screaming, Richie! Fuck yes, Brad J. It's a great fucking game. What platform? Oh, the cameras. I should go look at the sales. Isn't today the last day of the Steam sales? Or is it done already? Anyway, Logan Paul's the man. All right, so let's see.
CoffeeZilla. I watched her 3-part series called Investigating Logan Paul's Biggest Scam, and like many on this platform, you have successfully used my name for views and money. While your work used to be impartial, your addiction to clicks has clouded your judgment, and you've made very...
Why do people always say that? Oh my God, you use, like, humans talk about other humans. I don't understand why, when people are on the offensive or defensive, they always use that as an attack. I think Phil has done. Phil has literally done that to me. I mean, look, I talk about Phil a lot in streams because, well, people send me clips of him every day, and he's hilarious. But you're a public figure. People can talk about you. You want to be Logan Paul is an actual celebrity. You want to be, congratulations. People are going to, especially when you're doing sketchy shit, people are going to look into it.
Real errors with very real repercussions. Coffee, you took a shot at my reputation. So in this video today, I'm going to be defending myself with facts, something that you have gotten in the habit of twisting as you continue to morph from an investigator to a gossip channel. You see, CoffeeZilla tried to work with law enforcement in the past, but his work was described as not anchored to truth and often speculative. He is a lopsided journalist with an agenda, and he's nothing more than...
What is with the, I'm going to make sure he looks terrible in every single picture? That's already a red flag to me too.
The Keemstar of crypto and finance. But as opposed to just telling you, I'm going to show you some of the core discrepancies that I caught in CoffeeZilla's investigation. Coffee, you interviewed the developer who stole the game code, fled to Switzerland, and held it hostage for $1 million. Well, his name is Zach Kelling. Surely, as the internet detective that you proclaim to be, you would know that he spent time in prison for multiple felonies, one for aggravated robbery, armed robbery at a liquor store, and the other for, surprise, obstructing the legal process.
So why would you work with him? Strike one. Can we watch my dating videos? We've already watched them, dude. And yet you, like, dude, you didn't do a background check, Logan? Didn't do a fucking background check? Good. Let him fucking fail. I hate the Democrats too, but at least they're not trying to, you know, make us a fascist state.
I can see why you kept him.
Hey, Rich, I'm thinking about getting something called the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus. I don't know if you've heard of it up. If you have, do you have any thoughts? No, but I will look into it. I want to review weird shit like that. I love doing that.
Anonymous.
Who will be calling Z.
Like, I have a fake iPhone 14 that I'm going to compare to the real. Remember the review? It's actually going to happen. Maybe 7 months later, but I'm getting to. See, I'm getting to it. Who is messaging? Is it Google Fish with an ass? No, it's Intro Guy with an ass. Ah! Look at the picture he sent me. This has to... Yeah, it's from my office. Oh, my God. It looks like someone's pushing silly putty through a t-shirt. Logan Paul is, I think I know what you meant.
Z here.
I guess among many things, it doesn't surprise me that he lied about having 30 engineers and a $50,000 a week burn rate.
On my end, I have 30 engineers. I'm burning $50,000 a week.
Which, side note, is how this delusionist landed on the $1 million code ransom, but it turns out he only had 3 engineers. Wouldn't someone with journalistic integrity know their credible source had not only an agenda...
And wouldn't someone with a moral business acumen actually do a 5-minute Google search into the person or look into their background, do a background check first before hiring them? L for you, sir. I will take Democrats' normal political bullshit. Yeah, I can't stand them either, but, you know, then whatever fascist fantasy conservatives jack off to, fuck, and they want to, like, make it like us a Christian country, a country they want to set. They don't want separation of church and state. It's a big problem. Would you rather lick Jeremy's beard or completely agree with Quantum on everything, or rather watch DSP replay the incident? DSP, because that licking Jeremy's beard is disgusting, and agreeing with Quantum would make me a fucking homophobic piece of shit. And racist, too, oddly. Yeah, I know what you meant, Jason. What's up, name Wildo?
But a fondness for orange jumpsuits? Or did you just hear what you wanted to hear and moved on?
But dude, you hired him. Yes, you get a DSP screech.
Even if you're lying to yourself, Steven, you still have to believe it. And I know what you're thinking. What type of idiot would work with an unsavory individual?
All right, I'll make you a deal, because it'll make me money, too. I will stream till 3 if for a 500 dono. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It's the last time I'll mention it, because then I'll be annoying. Support my family. Support my birds. Support my diarrhea. My last childhood dog died at 16. Dude, I can relate to that more than you think. Ban Amber Heard's turd.
Ban Amber Heard's turd, please.
We got him when I was 14 as a pup. It's like the last piece of my childhood is gone. I'm broken up inside. I can relate to that. My cat Stinky, who died when I was, yes, his name was Stinky, died when I was 16. My parents had him before I was even born. So. Oh, Bruno, you're losing your fucking balls. I mean, that was terrible, but I could get over that. He's not going to be able to live down. And this video is just making him seem worse. That's the most amazing part. 250 now, we'll DoorDash you, whatever. I don't want food. All right, 250. Yes, the Geek pumps out the same. You're getting the same capability, just a smaller SSD. I think it's 512 gigabytes. But it has 16 gigs of RAM. Just make sure you get the 6800U version. Don't get the 6600U. And if you get that with the 6800U, you're only... Like I said, I think getting the higher res screen is kind of pointless. And it's a good panel, too. It's much more vibrant than the... Steam Deck's panel. Hey, Dad, just ordered you Chipotle. Hopefully my dad doesn't think we're getting swatted. Dude, that was so funny because when I thought I was getting swatted, I see my brother walking down. And here I'm thinking, like, is he going? Did the cop call him over? And then he comes back with a bag and it's a fucking burrito. No, 250, I'll do it. If that happens, I'll do it. Good Lord, Logan at it again. Still taking L's like Kid TV. Who bought by what? Still going on after Mixy. Sorry, punk. Don't when to stop. Don't know when to stop. Got you.
Rule like Zach Kelling.
Yeah, I literally went down 50% of 50%. I'm easy.
I guess that's what I get for trusting the team that I relied on to vet and manage Eddie's hiring process, who has turned out to be a professional con man that I have since learned fooled billionaires, the Mormon Church, the owner of the New York Yankees, and now me. And surely you knew Emilio, the gentleman who supposedly let his child invest in a cryptocurrency, was allegedly responsible for 2.
Hey, yo, with Papa, my people, sexy Coco, the realest man on the motherfucking planet, except no motherfucking substitutions, dog, you feel me? I be out here sucking on penis for the PlayStation Triple. Play the goddamn sound, man.
Rug pulls before you interviewed him. So either you missed that or you knew it and failed to let the public know. Why? Because it was a clear sign that he was also untrustworthy. You seemed pretty excited when the guy told you that he couldn't hatch the eggs.
Wait, you can't even hatch?
No, I'm telling you, it's just a picture.
You're kidding! You can't hatch?
You're kidding. You can't hatch?
You can't hatch?
Yeah, 1 second of research would prove that to be false, as you can definitely hatch eggs and even breed your animals.
Click on that. Oh, we got a duck.
And as you pointed out in your fine print, cross-hatching was available on ETH at one point, but you perpetuated the opposite as truth with your chest out.
Basically, nothing worked.
And by the way, Guy, almost all NFTs are just pictures.
Tony,
Here you
just a
go. Thank you
picture.
very
And
much.
surely a real internet detective would
Well, that's why I think NFTs are a fucking scam to begin with.
not break criminal and civil laws in trying to get information, right? So why have you allowed the illegal recording of Jeff's phone call without his permission? And then more like an internet criminal, post it online.
And it was interesting. It was like, this is wild.
Now, although you didn't verify any backgrounds, substantiate any evidence, took multiple criminals' words as truth, and broke
Why did you hire multiple criminals? Oh, yeah, in certain countries, yeah, you're going to get hammered trying to buy the Aya Neo 2. I know. And yes, don't buy the Steam Deck. If it's available in your country. I know that's an issue too. Did you really? You had Phil's sound throughout your house? That's amazing. Dude, it's all right. No big deal. I get typos and super chats all the time, Vanguard. No big shit.
laws, you still publish the defamation.
Like, I could see if he hired, like, one person. There's bad... That happened. There's a bad at every job. You could probably go to, like, your Macy's at your fucking mall now, and they probably accidentally hired, like, a serial bank robber. Well, let me do 250, but I'll donate tomorrow. Okay. I have to... Well, then, tomorrow, I'll do the 3 a.m. stream. That's actually... My editor just sent me a bunch of their back history. That's what I'm working on tomorrow. Oh. You just reminded me of something. Thank you for that. I have to make sure I have the NES screw toolkit. Because if I don't, then I'm not going to be able to get through it. I got to make sure my dad gets it in his garage. My dad's garage, which is in my house, but my dad's garage is like Radio Shack. Alexander, did you have COVID or the flu? One person I know who super chatted me had COVID. Another person had the flu. All right, people could do like 550s. Oh, Jesus Christ. I sound like a drug dealer now. If that happens, there you go. Cassandra gifted 5 members. Cassandra became a member. Sony CES going on right now. No, I would like to watch it. I would love to watch it. I don't trust where CES is. So, does he really think any of this is good? At the end of the day, he will still went with this and scam people out of money and will return it. I don't know if is he not going to return it?
However, unlike you, the blockchain doesn't lie. So let's highlight some things that you did point out. Crypto King Jake stole $6 million. True or not, we had already removed him from the team when we realized he was a bad actor and his motives were purely financial.
Does he not? I can't believe. Why would you release this video? Why would you release this video?
Man Eddie, lead developer, stole $1.7 million. True or not, when we learned he was a bad actor as well, he was immediately removed from the team. While myself and Jeff sold nothing and made nothing as verified through investigation and the blockchain.
Jeff, Logan's manager, to my knowledge, never sold. Neither did Logan Paul.
I repeat, Jeff and I made no money and will never make any money on CryptoZoo. In fact, we only lost money trying to pick up the pieces. As has been the case with dozens of crypto and NFT projects, the space is unfortunately ripe for bad actors to infiltrate projects that start with even the best intentions. Jake the Snake is no longer affiliated with CryptoZoo, and we hope the money...
Show my dad the video on Quantum TV SSD, and my dad said he was full of it. My dad said it wasn't hard. Pretty sure he used a screwdriver that was bigger than needed. You know what? I actually have a PS5 here right now. After this video, I'm going to put my SSD in live on stream. How about that?
Oh, yeah, turns me on.
he reappropriated was worth ruining his reputation. Con man Eddie is being investigated by a higher authority that I cannot speak on. As you can imagine, I was not cleared from legal to discuss much of this, including the legal process being undertaken and the criminal investigations going on during the fallout, but I do appreciate you calling out that rats under my nose stole the game code, millions of dollars, and left Jeff and I abandoned with no team and knives in our back. But even after 12 months of work, you've still managed to overlook one crucial piece of information. See, even though I've said it's coming so many times, you've assumed that CryptoZoo isn't being made. Who are you to decide when the development timeline ends? I got everything stolen from me in our community, stopped promoting publicly as soon as I knew the extent of the internal issues, took all of the heat on social, and you still published a defamatory hit piece fully knowing I was innocent just so you could enrich yourself in your $10 million studio. Sharp, but deeply unethical, dangerously misleading, and illegal. I suggest you use the money you got from pumping your Patreon to hire a good lawyer. You're gonna need it. And maybe we could have talked about this if you had reached out to me, personally. Not my manager, Jeff, who is not me, Steven.
But you blocked him on Twitter.
But the first time you did was on Christmas Eve after you released your series so you could rely on false...
Is his podcast live or is it pre-recorded? That's a very important thing. Is his... No, Coulson, I haven't seen it. CryptoZoo will release alongside the Intellivision Amico. Yes, that'll be the only game it has.
Statements and unreliable people used reckless.
It's pre-recorded? Hell no. No. Why would CoffeeZilla go on there if it's pre-recorded? You know what could happen with that. You could edit that to make him look like an asshole. No way. I wouldn't go on either. There's just stuff coming out of penises like it's a fucking dream, man. Your motherfucking shoulders, man.
Your shoulders.
Jay did see it? Why, how the hell did I not see it then? Or did I see it and I forgot? You got a Titanius. Did I miss your super chat, dude? Yes, I want the Phil sound of... Oh, fuck me. And on top of it, too, no fucking way would I go on your pre-recorded podcast where you could edit it to make it look like it fits your narrative. Are you insane? It's like, hey, Rich, come to my house. I'm going to chop your dick off. No, thank you. What's later? I can't do today without the chat first, I should say. Let's put it that way. If I do, I have to make some plans for the pup. If it happens, I will go talk to someone to make those plans. You get what I'm saying? But to make those plans happen, I would have to be compensated for... This is very strange. I hope I don't sound like Phil saying this. I'm just trying to make humans understand.
A very intelligent brain.
I'll watch the dogs. Yeah, come on over. You can watch the pug. It's pre-recorded and heavily edited. Even some of his friends started asking some questions in the podcast. He edited out. No way.
The subject line was third request for comment. Yeah, not quite. This will be my third time reaching out to you and your team. The first 2 times were through your manager, Jeff. The first 2 times were through your manager, Jeff. Okay, so the last time on Christmas Eve, after the fact, was to me. You have a funny way of twisting things. And I also noticed you left out that part on Twitter. Why hide that? Trust me, CryptoZoo is coming. I will make damn sure of it. And honestly, it sucks that after years of personal reform, going through trials and tribulations, and busting my ass to evolve into a person that I can say I'm actually proud of, you led the charge to drive and monetize a narrative telling millions of people that I'm a fraud or I tried to scam my audience. That is patently false. This video is mainly for my fans and anyone who's on the fence that I hope I can help understand a situation that is tremendously complex but has been oversimplified for both views and clicks. And lastly, CoffeeZilla. I now know your motives with this. Clout and money, good for you, but also you're slimy as so I'm not gonna come on any of your podcasts. If you wanna come on Impulsive and talk about this,
Bullshit. Fuck your podcast.
that's fine. You've denied my invitation multiple times. You're still invited. It can be a one-on-one. If not, we're going to handle this ourselves while we continue to build CryptoZoo, and I'll see you in court.
How many likes, dislikes? Let's see how many people live in fantasy worlds and don't. God, that is the douchiest fucking watermark. All right. Let me see. Let's see who lives in a fantasy land. 248 dislikes. I am proud of the YouTube community. Okay, Coulson. All right, cool. Now we will check that out. 248,000 dislikes. Let me put my shirt back on. I'm going to show Quantum how to install a PS5 SSD. I'm actually more... The SSD is the easy part. Taking the fucking side plate off. I can't stand... Actually, I'm going to have to watch a video to remember. How many likes? 78,000. So there's still a bunch of idiots out there. All right, so... Yeah, we're going to move liquids off the table. I have installed... I had my dad install an SSD for a video. I haven't installed an SSD in a... I installed the 4 terabyte one. Let's see if the screw looks the same. Why do you hump? So, listen. You're gonna have to move the horse, move the birds. Make sure there's no of DSP's sperm on my table. And can I have Carlos? No. Not have my fucking bird. I don't even... Like, if that bird ever breaks, where is it? Matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure the bird is secure. I don't know where I'll... That was sent out of the kindness of one of my followers. I like how Logan just glossed over to leaked text messages admitting he was scamming people, and yet somehow he's not worth... Dude, he's a fucking... Most people that are in positions of wealth are also sociopaths. There's a reason for that. I hope I don't have a disc in here. I don't think I do. No, I haven't put a disc in a PlayStation 5 since like 2020. I don't own any physical PS5 games. I haven't bought a single physical. I'm gonna take this thick boy. Oh, oops. I can fix that. Takes a second. My fault. Should have changed the scene. Derp. Here we go. Oops. Sorry, guys. Thank you. God, why are you so tense? Oh, I know why. There we go. There we go. Now that's coming off, no problem. God, that screw goes in deep, huh? Dad versus tech. I think It's the PlayStation side that slides off, right? Let me look before I fucking... I haven't done this in 2 years. Where is... Happy New Year, Bud. Camelot is a naked bitch. Also, Dishonored 1 and 2, The Evil Within 2 are free on Prime Gaming if anyone take cares. Holy shit. Let me look... to remove PS5. Ah, PS5 plates. Here we go. Very simple. Just watch. It's almost like there's videos for everything.
Your maybe left hand at the bottom.
Put the headphones
and you're gonna wanna. You're pulling up and you're sliding down at the same time. You're not just pulling up. There's a lot of videos on YouTube that's been showing you pull up and it snaps out. That's not the case. You pull up and you slide down at the same time. So let me show you. It takes a little bit of force, but it's not too
Watch
bad.
out, birds.
So you pull up and we slide down at the same time, using your left hand to hold the bottom of the PS5.
Hey! I took off the wrong side.
Simple as that.
Fuck!
So this
I took off the wrong side.
One side, this is the logo side. We're going to flip it over now and take out the other side.
I'm an idiot. Let me make sure this is on all the way.
Alright, so this is the side with the disc slot. And it's the same thing. You go to the opposite side of where the PS5 logo was on the other side. And we pull up and we slide down.
That was easy. That was really easy. That was easier than the other side.
And as simple as that, it comes out.
That was effortless. The other side was... Yeah, I already did the infamous white scratches on the other side, like Austin Evans did. I really hope with the new PS5 revision that they make a better idea for that, because I can't fucking stand it. Anyway, so this head, I want a bigger head. There we go. Let's see. Oh my God, Quantum. The screw's just coming up. Just make sure you keep some tension so it doesn't slip. That's one screw. Oh no, it was this screw inside that he was crying about, right? Yes. Oh no. Let's put on some... You still have a cold, Mari? How long have you had a cold for? Oh, would you look at that? Look at this. It's almost like if you have a decent toolkit. That screw is in there deep. Alright, oops. I thought it was out already. Now it's out. Now it's out. Look at, it's almost like if you have a decent toolkit, Quantum, the screw comes out effortlessly. Did I get the...
You can see that the hooks on it...
Who told you to talk, sir? Should I keep the Oblivion music going? Or is it annoying? That was really tough. I don't know how I survived that. I feel so bad for Quantum. Quantum, are you okay? I can't believe he... That was... I mean, I knew it was easy already, but that was effortless. It's a little too loud. I can fix that. The drive's gonna cook. It's gonna cut down the lifespan of his drive. I don't know why he didn't do that, because he's an idiot. This comes with the heatsink. Confi got some footage from my iPhone last night for a video. It took about 8 hours to transfer all assets to my iPad for editing. If I could do... Yeah, we need you. Dude, we need USB-C desperately, 100%. Play the Oblivion music while eating? No. No Oblivion mukbangs here. Okay, so heat sink and the drive.
Breastfeed it. Breastfeed it.
No turkey loaf. Had a salad for dinner. I'm good. With like 8 pounds of fucking chicken on it. For 100, 150. 3 o'clock in the morning is a long fucking time, dude. You have to understand. There this is. Let me see how they want. Actually, I'll leave this in here for now. It's safer. See how they want the heat sink to go on. Isn't this riveting? Yes, it's the... Imagine I put a knockoff. They give you the world's... They give you a quantum equivalent quality screwdriver, which I would never use. Oh, I see. Okay. Over tighten, because then you will strip it. And there you go. The SSD is installed. Oh my god. I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
That was easy. Thank you, Wes. I appreciate it, man. No, yes, I'm very serious. Could you imagine I did that and lit up my PS5 putting the fake drive in? What's with all this breastfeeded shit, man? You need to start drinking milk like a fucking man, motherfucker. I'm a man and I'm sexy, for real, man. Yes. We'll watch it again, Tickle Bruno. All right, so... make sure we are... Because remember I did that PlayStation video and it wasn't on all the way? Alright, make sure we're in, because even though it sounds like it's in, doesn't always mean that it's in. Yep. Put the bottom back on. Not gonna put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to ya. Breastfeed it to ya. Oh god. Imagine if there was a disc in here. There really isn't, though. I know that for a fact. Yeah, I like that they made this. You could hand screw it now. Gee, that was so hard. I don't know whatever I shall do. Probably shouldn't have used the flathead in there. I see a couple nicks on the plastic screw, but oh no. Gee golly. Oh yeah, and you don't need this because the thermal pad they give you takes the place of that. So there you go. You bitch titties missed two of my chats, man. All right, I'll get to him in a second. Let me get my iPad back up. Put my tools away. The only tool that should be on the desk is me. Do a little cleanup. I'll give you some more Elden Ring music. Wow, there's almost 800 of you just sat here watching me put a hard drive in. I take that as a compliment. Yeah, Quantum. Your screwdriver was the equivalent of like the quality of this. That's why you stripped it, you butthole.
Breastfeed it.
No, you're a butthole. That's what took so god. That's why you stripped it. What we gotta watch what that man did to that screw. It is incredible. The level of non-technical expertise he has. Can I get some thoroughly tickled? Of course you can.
I am thoroughly tickled.
Doctor said, I was always been Quantum TV has a small penis, unlike a sexy chocolate motherfucker like myself. My penis is real. I'm real. Rabbi Clinton is real. He's reformed too as well. Did I miss another one from you? No, I said the other one. I 100% did with the breastfeeding. The bird is wearing an Incident of May 1st shirt. I need more seltzer, dude. I'm stoned as fuck. My mouth. I did that stone too, Quantum. Solid Crusader, hey, what you said about the article stating the PS5 Pro will be launching in fiscal year 2023. We'll talk about it tomorrow. 100%. Thank you for the news. Because like my editor and I said we're going to do like a news story a day. Let me just throw all this shit out. Don't need any of it. Do I need this? No. Probably should keep that. That's the PS5's old plate for the SSD. Throw this out. Alright, give me like 20 seconds. I'm going to go get some more, or maybe get some more coffee. I missed a third one from you? If there was a penis affixed to a dual sense, I'll blow it. Because the PS quintuple is real and so is my motherfucking nipples. Review Relax My Anus USA, man. Yeah, I got fucking garbage in my... Alright, so let me, I'll be back in a minute. Literally a minute.
You got my nipples up in a tizzy! Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. I can't turn it off. I can't make it stop. Then I'm like, damn, my post-nasal drip is going, my sinuses are inflamed, my throat is gunked up. What is going on here? Damn. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip, go. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip, go. Damn, I got the drip, go. I got the tips, go. Clear your throat, blow your nose. Damn. Clear your throat. Please tip me. Damn. Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. Damn. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip, go. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip, go. 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 I can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids. Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. I can't turn it off. I can't make it stop. Then I'm like, damn, my post-nasal drip is going. My sinuses are inflamed. My throat is gunked up. What is going on here? Damn. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. Damn, I got the drip go. I got the tips go. Clear your throat. Blow your nose. Damn. Clear your throat. Please tip me. Damn. Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. Damn. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. 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 Can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids. Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. I can't turn it off. I can't make it stop. Then I'm like, damn, my post-nasal drip is going. My sinuses are inflamed. My throat is gunked up. What is going on here? Damn. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. Damn, I got the drip go. I got the tips go. Clear your throat. Blow your nose. Damn. Clear your throat. Please tip me. Damn. Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. Damn. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. 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 Can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids. Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. I can't turn it off. I can't make it stop. Then I'm like, damn, my post-nasal drip is going. My sinuses are inflamed. My throat is gunked up. What is going on here? Damn. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. Snort, 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 code. Drip, snort, snort. I got the drip go. Damn, I got the drip go. I got the tips go. Clear your throat.
I do.
Blow your nose.
God damn.
Damn. Clear your throat.
Chats.
Please tip me. Damn. Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. Damn. Snort, snort, snort.
Yo, listen to the passion that he says that with. Wes, I missed your super. How am I missing these? 50K for a 72-hour live stream. You're smoking crack. What am I, Amaranth? Hold on 1 second. All right, let me pour this in here. I do not want to not have my coffee in a tumbler because we know what happened when I did that last time. Oh, yeah, it turns me on. I did the sucking and pouring to balance out the levels. I should be a barista. Okay. I'll make your espresso. Dark and strong. Like Sexy Coco. So as you see, granted this toolkit's actual case is a piece of shit. Why is it? It's literally breaking. I can't close it anymore. Ah! Ah! No, you fucker! I like this toolkit, but the case it comes in is god awful. Okay, it closed because I forced it down. A middle-aged, stoned, fat, bald man can install an SSD and not strip the screw. Anybody can, except for Quantum. My dude, your age is young. You want to check one thing. I don't think I actually need it. I want to just make sure I didn't make one mistake, though. I just thought of something. This wouldn't be the end of the world. However, I have OCD. So I got to make sure it's right. Oh, the camera's not on? You're just looking at Phil jerking off? Thank you. Thank you. That's React. Main. All right. Just want to check one thing. Because I literally would like open this up in my sleep at like 4 in the morning if I didn't check it. I'm dropping screws now. So open this side. I believe it's make sure I did the right thing here.
Loop on the other side, and we pull up and we slide down.
There we go. Easy. Okay. Just want to make sure that there isn't a screw I missed. Where did my case go? Because even with my own shit, I like dotting the I's and crossing the T's. It's the thickest head. I believe so. Cute. Yeah, I know what I want to do. Yep. That was the one. Yeah, I want to put that screw in here. This here. Yeah. That is the right thing to do. Not just let the thermal pad. Yep. No big deal. And if you're not sure the screw is in the thread properly, you go in the reverse direction until you feel the click, and that means it'll thread properly. Okay, don't want to over tighten it. There we go. Yep. I want to over tighten. You're in all the way. Beautiful. That is in perfectly. The other screw is in. Yeah, I knew I made a mistake. I didn't put the other screw for the NVMe. I mean, it would have been fine, actually, because the thermal pad would have kept it down. But that's not the right way to do it. I'd rather show that I made a mistake than do it improperly just to make myself look good. All right, so it's in properly. I hear it stroke gently. That's why I think I get flack. Because, I mean, I know who I give credit to. Linus Tech Tip shows when he fucks up. He does. A lot of, like, PC YouTubers don't, though. Yeah, dude, I just forgot to do something because I'm an idiot. It's very easy. There is no disc in here. Make sure it's on all the way because sometimes because of their stupid fucking design, a little piece of it won't snap. It is. Put it like this. Put this back on. I hate this design too. It's not that it's tough to put on. It's just fucking dumb. I know that's like a mortal sin to say to fanboys, but it is. This was a dumb design. Sorry. I'm not sorry. Could you imagine? Did Phil ever put an SSD? Interesting. No. Of course he hasn't. How are you No. How are you a full-time game streamer? Okay, now the drive is in properly. You are a dumb design, you hairy fuck. Thank you. You get a spam applause now. Dude, I could tell you I know Phil well enough, even though I never met him personally, and I'm sure never will, that even if Phil played full-time on his PS5, he would not install a drive. He just wouldn't do it. Oh, man. But even if he only game, like, dude, like even like 4 games will fucking fill up the internal storage. Yeah, exactly, Cheetah Man. All right, so yes, I'm actually reviewing. Sorry that will you tuck me into bed after the stream? Absolutely. Dude, he is a fucking scam artist. Thank you, Cassandra, by the way. Also, thank you for gifting the subs. What's a small penalization like you doing in a big fucking town like this to see them bitch titties? Dude, you know the deal. You've already seen my breast this evening. If you want to see my breast again, remember to kiss it after surgery. Today, for breakfast, I had 2 eggs, 1 chicken sausage, 1 Trader Joe's hash brown with white truffle oil and Tabasco. The result was a 7-inch unbroken log.
Congratulations.
That is a large log. PS quintuple sexy like my ass, man. All right, so let's watch. You just saw what I did. Now, granted, I didn't have like the top camera on. And look, I forgot to put a screw in there, but I showed that I did and went to go put it back in. But it wasn't, besides my stupidity and being forgetful and stoned, it's not hard. So let's watch Tickle Television Incorporated. They got me. This is ridiculous. Stripped. Here we go. Here we go. Rich, I got turned down for a promotion, ending working the gym for almost 3 years to work out the frustration. Yeah, of course, if you get some big taints. I'm sorry about that, man, too.
And big taints. And big taints. And big taints.
Try to relax your anus.
It happened, dude. That's why the corporate world is shit, and it sucks, and it's frustrating. Any job is frustrating, though.
Real talk?
Trust me, there's things that frustrate me about YouTube. I've been vocal about them. So here we go. Now, you just saw I did the same thing. Forgetting the screw for the NVMe and going back and putting it in a side, pretty fucking easy. It's on a scale of 2 to 10 with technical challenge, I would put it at a 2. 1 to 10, I mean. I said 2 to 10. What the fuck is wrong? Not even, really. But we'll go with 2 to 10. 2 out of 10, I mean. But Quantum somehow fucked this up.
Real talk? This is the #1 reason not to buy a PS5.
What I just did, minus the forgetful part, is the reason why. Because he... I forgot about this. Don't buy a PS5 because his spazzy ass used a dollar store mini toolkit. I know the toolkit he used. I wouldn't give that to my enemy to use. I wouldn't give that to the quartering to use.
I just peed in my basement.
Like, that toolkit is shit. Oh, you don't see video, you just see me. Dude, I am failing. Don't worry, he didn't really show anything yet. There, look, I'll give you the first 3 seconds again where it's nothing. But that, I know, I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh, here we go. It's 3 minutes, dude. But I just did that, okay? Minus my airheadedness, there was no hiccups. But but look what he did.
Real talk? This is the #1 reason not to buy a PS5.
No, it's the #1 reason why you should never have a screwdriver in your hands. Ever.
Screw all that other crap. This right here, bro. So they talk about you can...
Dude, the things you're going to see the video that I'm doing, the things I did to the Liberace PC, if he can't do this, there would be... That's simple shit. But, like, I can't picture him. If he can't do this proper, there's no way he could put a video card in. No fucking way. I don't believe it. He probably got a strip from, like, I don't know, Tickle Television Incorporated. Minxy, are you in the chat? Yes, you are.
Update and buy your SSD, right? So I figured, why not? You know what? I'm going to buy an SSD to...
Oh, it's the same size I put in, but mine is... I already forgot the brand that I... Sabrin. Excuse me. Will you be streaming at age 75? If I'm not dead, sure. Like, I'll retire, but I'm not going to retire. Why? What am I doing here? I'm getting paid to have fun. Oh, no.
Upgrade my PS5 as you...
Yeah, the PS5 where I got those actually high quality knockoff like navy blue plates. They're really nice looking. Some people loved them, some people didn't like them, but I personally love the color. I have a 4 terabyte, same brand, and the blue PS5. So I'm a big fan of them. The heatsink that they say is designed for the PlayStation 5, it kind of bows a little bit. My dad installed the other one. He said the same thing. But it's fine. It's just the heatsink that bows, but it still connects and cools it properly. Review Nursing Home USA. I'm hopefully not in a nursing home if I'm still alive at that point.
As you guys see here, got the 2 terabyte Samsung. Didn't need the one with the heatsink. Doesn't really care that much, right?
You have to care, though. It's going to, at best, cut down the life of the SSD. I know, repeat myself, we've watched this before, but you saw what I did and how easy it is. And he's telling you everything wrong. He's telling, like, is this a troll? Like, if this was anybody else, like, if I don't think of if like Donkey put a video up like that, like he's just trolling. He just purposely did this to get a rise out of people. But with him, I question it. But no, why would he do this to his own PS5? How many videos are getting so far off? I have no idea, dude. Probably a couple. I don't know if he explains the light strip. Maybe he like maybe he uses that as part of his aesthetic. He has like a pole dancing room where he's butt-ass naked wearing his Deadpool mask, just keeps on screaming.
Breastfeed it.
I don't know what I'm saying right now.
And when trying to unscrew this bullshit, this screw strips so and
the screw that I just screwed it unscrewed twice because I was an airhead and didn't put but did that just twice right now. You know what happened? Because I used a decent toolkit, it did not strip 2 times. I know exactly what he did, because when I was like 14 and tried to use a screwdriver and didn't do it right yet, he as soon as you see the screw is not biting onto the Phillips head, you stop and you get a bigger Phillips head or a better quality screwdriver. You don't just keep going breastfeeding until the screw won't come out. You thoroughly tickled and stripped that screw because you're a stupid ass. Yeah, he's using, you need it. I always like going a little bit bigger, if anything. Like if, say, you don't have the ideal Phillips head, like don't go small, go big. Like I'm not even trying to be funny right now because like it usually ends up biting and you don't strip it. I have decided to save up and buy a pre-built PC. I can't do customer. What would be the best? What would be the best price point? That is the most wide range. What is your price point? That is the key thing. What is your price point? And I can tell you what to get at that price point. Rich Masucci as president, Philip Brunel as vice president, Bruno as defense minister, Jeremy is PR. Jeremy PR. After he has a liter of vodka and Twitter and his fucking smartphone? Are you... Stop. Bruno. No Jeremy. Bruno could do PR. Intro guy could be vice president. Rich likes it bigger. Yes. All kidding aside, though, I feel like, from my experience, and yes, I have stripped screws before, of course. That's how you learn. But... for the #1 brand in breastfeeding, this is like, why would you put this video up, dude? It is like, it's like on a much smaller, like self-incriminating that you have no tech experience. It's like Logan Paul, like, oh my God, I just so happened to hire all criminals around me. How did that happen? Like, why would you make yourself look like an asshole?
incredibly easily. Look at that. Just look at how easy it's.
Look how easily you can not strip it like I just did. Your $3,000, maybe $3,000, my PC. Jesus Christ, dude. What? Right now, I would probably go with a 13900K as a guy who mostly has AMD, at least in my desktop setups. I have a 12900K here. Maybe I'll upgrade it if I'm an idiot. I would go with the 13900K right now. It's a beast. Dude, you could get, I don't know about a 4090. But the 4080 isn't. Save some money. I would go maybe with a 3080. Maybe a 3090 used. Just make sure the user is or a seller on eBay is reputable. Look through their reviews. Yeah, dude, the world is like your oyster, essentially. Yeah, Logan did more. That's so fucking true. Logan did more research on CoffeeZilla than he did on the people that could ruin his reputation for the company he was trying to build. Let that sink in.
strips. Now, for
Yeah, Rich, I got my 3090 for $680. That is a fucking phenomenal deal. That's what I'm saying. You know, you could, and so you're getting a. Oh my God, that makes me want to go look for one. I don't. But why would you damage your own PS5 like this? I get what, and that's what I would think too. Like, this is like a video I could picture like Donkey making. Like, look, yes, because he screwed. Look at. Let's do some forensics. If you look at this, I'll get the mouse up there because you're not going to see my finger. It just looks like I'm trying to finger a vagina through the camera. If look at, he can't. No. This isn't like a troll S tier video game donkey trick. Look at all the metal shards from the screw. Wants to short out his fucking motherboard, I guess, too. Huh? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why am I counting all of them? 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe we'll go 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 at least. Now, he doesn't have the self-awareness. He thinks that this is the most brilliant video ever. This isn't just a contrarian video. Unless he just has like 30 PS5s because he's balling and he's like, hey, let me piss people off. Like, I'm trying to think of like I'm trying to actually give him the benefit of the doubt that he's not this stupid. Oh my God. Can you imagine streaming? He'd have diarrhea, be shitting his pants on stream and falling asleep. Who, me? Or Phil? He turned it into, dude, he turned it into a dog's butthole. He didn't turn it into a T8 screw. That looks like a dog's butthole when it's about to shit.
For perspective, so that you understand that I have the right tools for the job, Sony recommends you get a #1 screwdriver, okay? And I got this.
I didn't even think about that. They recommended a #1. Okay. How about you just look at it and you know what bit to put in? What size Phillips head?
This little guy right here, okay?
Look at that toolkit. That is the toolkit that you go into like an appliance store, not an appliance store, but like a Home Depot. I forgot the smaller place that it is. It's like the bodega version of Home Depot. I can't think of them. You get these for free. You know what you do with them? You put them in the Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight, thank you. You know what you do with this toolkit after you're done? You put it in the fucking trash because it'll do exactly what it did here. But it could function, but someone with common sense who's actually built stuff and unscrewed or screwed in screws before would go, this is not gripping. You stop as soon as you see it's not gripping, and you either find the right tool or you avoid using them. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's the freeze toolkit you get at Harbor Freight. The bits are as soft as fucking butter.
And
instead of like, oh wow, it's slipping, let me stop before I strip the screw, he would just like breastfeed it. CB96. He didn't brick it, but he fucking got the screw stripped. The thing that I literally just did live on stream. Stoned out of my face.
It has a #1. It's a 6-piece little precision screwdriver set. It's very basic, right? You don't need a whole lot, okay? And it's a funny story because when that didn't work, I literally rolled out a host of all of my tool sets that I...
Yeah, but too little too late there, champ. By the time you did that, the screw was already stripped. I can't believe... This is like the most basic thing. Could you imagine him building a computer? I would trust Phil to build a computer before
I could possibly think to use. And not a single one of these screwdrivers fucking worked in place of that not working. Let that sink in. This crap is garbage. Like, why? Why give me a screw that strips so incredibly bad? And
It doesn't. I have put now multiple hard drives, got them old, SSDs. This will be the second or third one I have put in. I have never had this issue, Quantum, ever. Dude, he used like a fucking drill. Mad scientist with a Deadpool mask on and a white lab coat.
The only
brute forced it in there. Well, he has the strength of a Christian straight man. And even if the other tools were better, by the time he got to them, it was already over. Yeah, pack it up, Chief. You already fucked it.
The way to fix it is with this. A needle nose plier, and then you've got to sit there, and you've got to unscrew it until it comes out. Like, this is the stuff that nobody tells you. Everybody tries to tell you, oh.
This is why I did it live on stream, because he's now pulling the Philip Burnell, where I am the only one that tells you the truth. No, you're telling a lie. You were incompetent, used a cheap-ass toolkit, and you couldn't get the screw out. I'm borderline seeing double right now, and I had zero problem putting it in. I fucked up and forgot to put the screw back where the NVMe drive is, but I went back and fixed that. And I'm slurring my words. Oh my God. Oh my, holy super chats. Yeah, so Tickled Bruno, he's an idiot. You think he masturbates while wearing just a... Yes! Yes!
I am thoroughly tickled.
Of course, dude, he got some, like, fetish shit with that. Absolutely. I'm beginning to notice that 90% of Quantum's failures come from his own stupidity, kind of like Phil. Granted, Phil is not on his level at all. And that's the thing, like, anyone else, like, I get why you question it. It's common sense. We would be stupid. Like, is he doing this on purpose? But no, there's no way you would do this on purpose. It just doesn't make sense to me. This does nothing but make him look like an idiot. Like, why, if he truly believes that he figured out some really big flaw, like, if any self-aware person would be like, oh man, this makes me look like a spaz, I would not want to upload this. You have a fucking TV tech review channel and you put this up, even if he's doing it to be a troll, he's still an idiot. Choose your fighter. I'd choose Bruno because he would hump everybody to death. Idea for DSP versus in PC build off. They would light each other on fire. They would light themselves on fire, I mean to say. DSP overlapping Mimi for oh God. You get it again. Oh my God. I will not put the horse between my breasts, but I will raise it up high. Wes paid for it. I believe he was the one who paid for it. Or no, was it Sexy Coco? I'm itching my armpit like an ape. Here is your horse. We already watched the Logan Paul video, so for those of you who are here for that, we may watch H3's video on it. You're kind of fucking creepy, to be honest with you, but I like it.
Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders.
Ban Amber Heard's turd, please.
Thank you, Sexy Coco. No one tells you because no one else pulls that crap. Like, so even if this is like in his mind, let me do this to get attention, he's still an idiot. Any way you look at it, this is a huge L for him. Because if he's like, oh, I'll put up an obviously terrible video that I have no skill because people will want to watch it multiple times like I am, well, that makes you look like an incompetent idiot. Why would anyone trust your reviews? And if it's the other angle where it's like he truly thinks that he's right about this and he's exposing PlayStation for putting in a screw that strips, he also looks like an incompetent asshole. So either way, he's a fucking fool. Refresh the video. Remember 122 just in case it doesn't go back to it. Will we see your comment,
Real talk?
though? Will we see your comment is the question, though, because we are talking about Quantum. He probably has like a sound notification on his phone. Dude, it's not. Let's see. Let's go to a sort by newest first. Nope. You ain't there. Dude, he filters them and he, like, in real time. It ain't there. I missed your previous super chat. I am sorry. Who did I miss here? Twisty. Where you at, dude? What screwdriver set is that you're using? JAKEMY. Have a few of them. The tools themselves are great, but the holder is like, it has like a spring-loaded thing, and it just falls apart. So who else did I miss here? Anybody? So Dr. Sexy Coco, thank you. So yeah, your comment's already gone. He either has a filter or he, like, Boogie put up a video on him and he was there, like Boogie said, literally a minute later with a comment. So it is very believable. See, that's other thing. His actions speak louder than his word. Everyone's like, oh, this is 4D chess by him. No. Anyone who sits there damage controlling like that, looking for their name like every 5 minutes, it is fucked up in the head and they are not trolling. Yo, this must make him so salty that this shows up as a recommended video. Oofa. Ay, ay, ay. That must sting a little bit. Yeah, Quantum, you're an idiot.
Upgrading your SSD, super simple, very easy, fantastic.
No, at least the guy from The Verge can put a fucking screw in.
So now I finally got the bullshit off, of course, finagling. But, I mean, look at this screw. It's totally fucked. And that's using the number one that Sony tells you to use. Like, they screw everybody over. And I've got smaller screwdrivers, and it's just not ideal. Oh, if only people were honest about how difficult this process really is. But in the end, I do have it in there. So, yeah, just be mindful. Like, this is the worst thing and probably, like, the number one reason not to buy a PlayStation. Like, because this fucking sucks. Just so
One reason not to buy a PlayStation is because I didn't have the proper toolkit. I had a cheap one and I stripped the screw. Don't buy a PlayStation because I can't unscrew a screw. There's no angle that this makes him look good. Even if he did this on purpose, which why the fuck would you do this on purpose? There's not a single angle. If there was one, I would say it because I'm fair to even the quartering. And I can't stand him. And he didn't have, dude, and he's like, I don't feel like putting on a heat shield. You have to! The life of your drive is going to have, and that's the best case scenario.
you see, yes, I've installed it correctly. I'm
Good evening, men, women, and all other birds.
going to hit format, and now we're formatting. But again, the whole process, people lie about how easy it is. And they make it sound...
Quantum screws strip faster than the dancer at the gentleman's club. You would probably manage to strip a drywall screw. I'm not sure what you mean.
Sound like it's like, oh, you just need this or you just do that. No, you don't. You don't just do this and you don't just do that. So, yeah.
What is he even saying? Okay, whoop-de-doo, you got the drive installed with a strip screw.
Yeah, it fucking sucks getting this set up. But it has been formatted, as you can clearly see.
No, it doesn't, dude. What did it take me? Even with forgetting to put the NVMe screw in and having to open back up, what did it take me? What, like 7 minutes, 10 minutes? Not even? Oh my god, could you imagine? I don't understand why this thermal paste is all over my motherboard. I used only half the tube.
But that screw, I'm not even gonna lie, like that's the worst part of this entire endeavor. And nobody talks about it. Here we are.
Midtown Mike, Happy New Year to you and the fam, Rich. I just did this today with the same toolkit he used and had no trouble, and it took me less than 10 minutes. Because even with it being a shitty toolkit, it is. You probably were like, hey, I'm not going to, if I feel it about to slip, I'm not going to just keep going. I'm going to make sure the Phillips head is biting onto the screw.
Samsung SSD right there. So, yeah. Pain in the ass.
Are you like eating a sandwich?
I cannot say that enough times. I'm going to keep them.
He is so weird. He is so fucking weird.
Complain about it because nobody wants to say it out loud. That screw strips so fast, even when you have the right thing. That for me is like I've never had that happen, where I've got the appropriate screw, all the right tools for the job. I doubted myself so much.
I guarantee you that's happened to you again. If this is like level 1 expertise that you need for this, if you can't do this, no, you've stripped plenty of screws before. I even have the one that like Gamers Nexus uses with this long flowing hair. That one is actually the one I really recommend. Get good. Yeah, he has to get good at screwing. Wait. He probably does. Oh, shit, son. I fix it. I'm actually going to have to whip that out. That didn't sound right. Because I need to put the 16 gigabytes in the cheapest gaming PC from Best Buy that I got. That video is coming eventually, too.
I ran out and bought another #1
Mangoo makes good thermal paste. Boy, is that wrong.
screw.
That jizz would fry up and smell like death.
I didn't even need to. It's just a screw. The product was shit. So yeah, totally garbage, totally terrible, but that's where we are.
He's having like a fucking vegan Reuben while he's doing this. This guy is out of his fucking mind.
Let me know if you've experienced something similar. Real talk.
Speaking of which, I gotta go make sure my dad gets that toolkit. I'll wait. So, here's Quantum to tell you more. Oh no, the fighting game community upset DSPs. Oh, you're pulling me in, Titanius. My favorite part is that he thinks everything is a conspiracy. Yeah, like Sony put in some evil conspiracy to make the screw for their SSD. Toothpaste is thermal paste. Oh yeah, put the whole fucking tube on there. The whole tube. My favorite part, everyone is like, why everyone's hiding the fact that there is a screw that strips. Why would you even watch? Why are we watching AMD? Do they have anything exciting? I heard something's wrong with the vapor chamber in their card, where the card's just baking itself to death. Here's my... Oh, Rich, should I buy a 4090 or a 7900 XTX? Buy neither. Wait, don't buy a... I'm not buying them. If your fat father is not buying them, don't buy them. We'll watch this for a second and see if they don't put me to sleep. I'm going to sleep. Okay, let's back to here's Phil to tell you more.
Well, now you made me go out of my way to basically research it and comment on it because you brought me up.
He always looks so disgruntled. I think because, of course, YouTube knows I'm obsessed with Phil. So... if you come through with the 250 tomorrow in the stream, a 250 dono, I don't care if it's 550s. God, this sounds like I'm hustling right now, but I guess I kind of am. Then yes. But the cards have to be put on the table first. What the fuck? I sound like a mafia boss right now. What the fuck is wrong with me? But yes. 550s. I know. It's like, but look, man, you want me on until 3 in the morning. Listen. It'll be worth your time, yes. But 3 in the morning? I'm 41 years old. I'm old as fuck. Needs to be worth my time.
All right? And, you know, the truth is, I prefer to stay out of this nonsense.
That 300 is for a 12-hour stream, and that's going to happen. 500 if I don't pee. I like my bladder not exploding. And I may have a huge surprise for that one, but I cannot promise it yet, so I am not going to mention it.
But if you want to bring my name up and name drop me, now you're going to regret it. Mm-hmm. Yep, you are.
I love how Phil says he's going to stay out of drama, then does exact opposite of staying out of drama. Phil, if you don't want drama... Yeah, no, that's happening. That is... Bruno sends his regards. Is he taking a dump on my rug? So I'm going to have to go clean it. How much is shoot a rope on your Steam Deck? No amount of money. Speaking of which, I want to show you something. No, I'll show you after the Phil video. Yeah, dude. I'm old. How old are you, Aaron? Phil's the guy who thinks it's $40 for a haircut. Dude, that's another beautiful thing that, like, especially because my head works with being bald for the shape. I just shave. I have a fucking clippers. I shave my own head, dude. It's so easy and cheap. The only thing that sucks is I gotta, like, disinfect and vacuum my bathroom. Yeah, 41 isn't old, but staying up and being energetic till 3 a.m.
Ladies and gentlemen, Darkside Phil is salty again. I don't know much about...
Ladies and gentlemen, Darkside Phil is breaking news. Yo, it's just crazy. Like, when I was... Like, when you're, like, 18, someone says they're 40, and it's like, whoa, you're old. And then, like, you blink, and then you're 41, and it's like, oh, this isn't that old. This is weird.
About his history with the fighting
I'll be 48, man. I'm making me feel like a baby.
game community. I think the only thing I know is from the Down the Rabbit Hole documentary.
He struggled to place and earned himself the title of the King of Hate, but other tournament goers tell a different tale. They claim that he received this nickname because of his bouts of rage, argumentative...
See, the thing with Phil is he's not... He makes it like when he has a bad... Like my streams are like this all the time. Like, not every day is going to be like yesterday, you know? It's... You just appreciate what you get. And then, hey, look, if you want to make more money, what's stopping you from streaming longer, Phil? You know what I'm saying? Like, there you go. Problem solved. Middle-aged man? Yeah. I'm a proud MILF. There you go, Minxy.
Congratulations. And
like, yeah, it's like the 250 to the 3 a.m. stream, but am I going to bitch it? No, if it doesn't happen tonight has still been a phenomenal stream. 6 new members alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that would just be the icing on the nipple cake. Why nipple cake? Because I want it to be nipple cake, because it arouses me and don't ask questions.
Humping Steven Crowder.
You're a young stud, a silver fox. There was a girl I was talking to like a year and a half ago who she was like 27, and that was like what she liked about me. She's like, oh, I love gray beards on dudes. Oh, yeah, it turns me on.
Oh, yeah, it turns me on.
Disposition and poor conduct.
DSP, stop recording. No one can play. You can't hold up a tournament. DSP to report this match is disqualified.
God.
Playing, you still haven't told me. Jesus Christ, man. Treat you like you're a...
The age thing doesn't bother me. Like, so what? I'm 41. Who gives a fuck? You know, it's just weird how it happens, though. Like, I feel like 5 minutes ago I was celebrating my 21st birthday. You know what I mean?
But it appears like with any other online community, he's the laughingstock of the joke there as well. And today, Darkside Phil has had enough with it. Apparently there's this guy called Arturo. I have no idea who it is. Doesn't really matter for the purposes of the video. But
You are the age of my actual dad. Oh God, please don't show me. Please don't show me to your dad. Hey, Dad. Look what this guy does for a living. He's your age. Oh fuck, what are you, son? I'm taking the computer away from taking your phone too.
He is upset because people are calling him the new Phil, and that is not a positive comment.
And therefore, you know, he's a scumbag and we all hate him.
I'm already doing a 12-hour stream. It's definitely happening this month. When is the question? Because I may have a ginormous fucking surprise for it, but I can't. The surprise is not guaranteed yet. It's kind of barely penciled in, so I'm waiting. And you could thank Wes for that too, because he donated the $300 for that to happen.
So now Arturo's the new DSP. I'm not kidding you. This is what people in the FGC are saying now, and I'm not very happy about it. All right? Because the thing is, I have defended myself. The thing is, I have, over the years...
Oh, Phil, who cares? They're calling you. The people call me a fucking cam girl because I take off my shirt. People call me all different kinds. People call me a pedophile. People call me all different kinds of shit. Who fucking cares? Ignore it, scratch your balls, and move on. Or you roast the shit out of them on Twitter and then have them block you. That is fun. And I'll block people too, admittedly, but there's two reasons I'll block you. One, you take pictures like of my family and put them up, or two, if you're literally spamming every single one. I just blocked someone today because they literally every single tweet I put out, they replied and like started fights with people. I'm like, nah, you're gonna get blocked. You're roughly the same age as my late mother was. Oh, that's uplifting. Thank you.
Had several opportunities and times when things that have been said about me.
Rich is the bulletproof man. What do you mean? That I've survived this fucking long doing this?
Were wrong.
It is pretty... Dude, I expected this ride on YouTube. I'd be like, all right, man, I'll get a couple years out of this. That's cool. And then, you know, I'll probably have to find a job again or something. That's what I thought. Because I was like, this is surreal. Like, I remember when I quit the night shift job, the night manager at that gym, and like I woke up and like, wait, my job is YouTube? This is so fucking, like, what do I do? Like, I knew what to do, but I'm saying, it was funny. I was watching a video from Regular Car Reviews, and when he started full-time in YouTube, he kind of had the same feeling. Like, he looked outside his window and he just saw people commuting to work, and I was like, wait, that used to be me. I don't have to do that. Like, this is what I do now. And that's like when I woke up that first morning, I was like, I couldn't even comprehend it. And I was like, this will be a cool ride for a little bit. And then maybe it could get me radio work or something. I still, even though I was making a living off of YouTube, I still thought like it would just be a flash in the pan. And literally 10 years later.
This is your life now.
I'm not complaining though. Yeah, it was so bizarre, and it was such a relief too, because I have diagnosed severe social anxiety situational anxiety disorder. I don't have social anxiety disorder. Like weird shit. Like when I was working the night shift job at the gym, I'd wake up like in full blown panic attacks, like trembling, cold sweat, heart beating 1,000 beats per minute. I'd have panic attacks at the job overnight. So not only was it like, oh cool, this new exciting job that I was doing for basically free anyway, it got me out of that hellhole that was causing those panic attacks. Yeah, Minxy, it's tough, man. It's tough, you know? So yeah, YouTube I'm very grateful for it. And it worked out. Here, like I said to you, I thought, I'm like, all right, cool. Wow, this is actually making money. I'll do it for a couple years and see where it goes from there. I'm going to be 30 and rich, man. I got random blackouts when trying to finish certain games and shows late at night. Random blackouts? Like I hope you mean your electricity. Yeah, I used to not be able to drive on the highway. I used to get panic attacks driving on the highway. Now I can, no problem, but I used to. No, Zach, I actually, and still to this day, like say my editor, you know, he needs a week off or something, which isn't often, but has, you know, time to time. I learned Vegas Pro. That's what I use. And it, you know, it's gotten better again. There was a time where I almost swore off of it because it got so unstable. Rich, do something. I'm not having much fun. There's your fun. So, yeah, YouTube was like, it was a relief. It kind of saved my ass in a way. Because I couldn't, dude, if I left that job and had nowhere to go, it would have been disastrous. But, yeah, I don't know how much longer I could have handled that. So when I realized that I could make a living with doing YouTube, it was like, thank fuck, you know. I would be Il Capo, Masucci, Westnagel. So Photoshop, no, I had to learn terribly. It really wasn't until like 2018, 2019 that I got decent at Photoshop thumbnails. Do you remember? Go look up YouTube thumbnails and look up some of my old like 2013, up until 2016. Look at my thumbnails. They are terrible. Even by the standards of that time, they're bad. Ever since my first panic attack back in August, I've been struggling with generalized anxiety to the point I need meds to sleep. Don't wish on. Yeah. And dude, I can relate to that too. I'm in a 343 Industries doc. Where? I'll do that tomorrow with Jay.
Was proven to be wrong. All right? But then what happened is they just move on to the next thing. When one thing is proven to be incorrect, half-truths, conspiracy, nonsense.
I love the jazz music in the background.
They just move on to the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, and I've explained.
Phil should have it in his videos.
Numerous times over the years why I
had insomnia for like a couple months. I mean, I slept, but some nights it was tough. I didn't take the sleeping meds. I was like, nah, I'm good.
I can't really come out and defend myself against crazy accusations because it would put me and my family at risk to do so. I even...
Rich is up. Bruno, yes. Bruno is the enforcer. Bruno's on the Secret Service.
Showed concrete evidence last year that me just giving you a tiny little snippet of information about my car breaking down.
He thinks that whole car thing that he did is like the most brilliant piece of 4D chess ever.
Could result in people committing identity theft and trying to basically get all kinds of personal information about me. I did a test, and the trolls fell for it hook, line, and sinker and I proved that they're so insane that it would not be safe for me to expose any of my own personal information because of the levels that they go to try to ruin my life. All right? For those who don't remember, my car broke down.
Yeah, two last names. You know, glad someone understands. And it would be the weirdest thing. Like, I could be totally fine, like, driving on Route 9. People know where the area that I'm in anyway. And it would just, all of a sudden, I haven't dealt with it in years, luckily. But, dude, I dealt with it for decades, man. It was crazy.
All I said was my car broke down, I got to get it fixed, okay? The trolls literally called every car place in my area. Dozens. Till finally they fooled one, because that was the one I actually had gone to. They gave them basic information about me and were able to obtain the entire invoice of all the car repairs I had done. They basically committed mass identity theft, and impersonation and fraud to get private information. Now, luckily, none of the information on the invoice was important. It wasn't like there was anything on there that would expose me or hurt my family. But
thank you very much, Wes. I appreciate that.
the point is, if they can do that with that, they could do it with anything. A little piece of information, right? If I turn on my phone and I...
This is 100% true. Trolls pry into your personal finances because you make it your business to bring up your personal finances all the time. They're trying to prove that you are lying. Not that that's okay. They still shouldn't do it, but that's why they do it. If you didn't bring it up all the time, then you wouldn't have this problem. But don't tell Phil that. He'll just block you.
I just show you the screen and they see apps on there, or they see a login on there or whatever. That's it. They will go to town.
I'm Sal. What do you mean? Dude, you got to send me that link. If I click that link here, it'll just bring me to YouTube Studio and won't show it.
And I can't have that kind of liability, you see? So, the point I'm making here is, they're now trying to say that everything going on with Arturo Sanchez and the FGC is exactly the same as me, because I'm tired of these little in the FGC keep putting my name in their mouth, not knowing what they're talking about, so it's time to shut them up. One other thing, by the way.
I guess you're cutting out the swears. Smart. You could actually do that with just the audio, though. I don't know what software you're using, Titanius. Because you know why you want to do that? Where you just block out the swear? Because he'll say that you're taking these videos out of context and editing them. Say, look, you see the jump cut? Red. Oh, okay. Rich at 3. What is up, Drama Alert Nation? I'm your host, Harry Brownstar. See, Keem, if you went with Harry Brownstar, you would still be just as relevant. We are not long for this world. Oh. The griftering.
I will say this, okay? If you're in the FGC and you want to talk about someone, actually watch the source material. Don't watch the hater videos, because you just make yourself look like a bunch of... Because if you're just watching hater videos about someone, you're watching one side, you're watching highlights of only the things they want you to hear. You're not hearing the whole situation.
But the people that are going to hear just what they want to hear are just like, even with me, Phil. Bring out the pug. No, the pug is sleeping. No, you... Wes, I'm dead ass. If you, like Rich, I just sent you $1,000 to your PayPal, I still wouldn't get the pug. And I'm not saying that to try to bait you. I swear on my children, I would not get the pug. My sanity is worth more than money. I'm sorry, Hale. No pug. No. You could get Gal Gadot to willingly sit on my face. Dude, I missed your suit. Did I miss your suit? Dude, I'm sorry for missing your super chat. Let me look. Let's watch the Quantum TV diss track by My Name is Death. It's only 2 minutes long. I guess you keep forgetting, but no. All right, My Name is Death. All right, sure. You can watch that. Sorry about that, Hale. I recently... Yes, dude, it's not worth it. It's not. I understand, but it's not worth it. How about intro guy? Yeah, let me... Here, yeah, give me money. I'll pull him right out of my ass. No, the pug is sleeping, and it is staying asleep. She is staying asleep. Magnesium glycinate. Yeah, dude, panic attacks are the worst, man. I haven't had one in a long time. Yeah, Gal Gadot could rise next to me, too. I think I would be the one rising, though. Philip Brunel is the man.
All right, if you want to hear my whole take on this subject today, watch this entire podcast in its entirety. Don't go watch 5 highlight videos from my haters that cut out 90% of the important information and only put a little bit of information there that's stuff that makes me look bad, or, you know, it's only highlights spliced together to make a point, to insult me.
But it's always funny because I would say 60% of the time, if like YouTube just automatically goes to his stream, he's complaining on his stream. Phil, like I always say, Phil's biggest detractor channel is Phil's channel. Bigger than Duty Streams, bigger than Evil AJ. Phil, you are your own worst enemy, literally. How much for that? You want that on the soundboard? All right. 25. It's not as annoying. The reason why I asked a lot more for... I'm not going to hit it now. No. It's because that makes my fucking ears bleed every time. I don't know where I could find it, though. That's the thing. So wait. Because I know he took down the video. Bruno... Yeah, Bruno is humping the shit out of Intro Guy right now. What? They were going to set fire to local business and set fire to themselves? How does... Maybe this will...
Helping Steven Crowder.
Humping Steven Crowder. Humping Steven Crowder. Humping Steven Crowder. Humping Steven Crowder.
Breasts.
You got it. Rich! If a bird pecks corn from my hole in the woods and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? Well, to you it would. You know that would. Especially if it was like that hard corn that birds eat. You would hear like a in your butthole.
Who wild?
Rich, you're like the cool uncle I've ever had. Hopefully not like the creepy uncle that tries to be funny at like Christmas parties and shit. Ugh. Screenshot that face. No. You know why? It's too blurry, and even with AI, he would just look like a painting. Trust me, I've used the AI so much, that would just look like... Is it any higher res, maybe? No.
Because that's what the FGC does. They're, you know, these people who love to publicly bring me up are morons. They're...
Yes. Can I...
Humping Steven Crowder.
Oh yeah, turns me on.
You get the sweet taste of ass.
Again, they're only in it for the clickbait. They're only in it for that momentary burst of information and burst of attention. So they'll name drop me and say something negative about me and then have no corroboration, or they'll link you to a hater video. It's called being a dunce, okay?
So he kind of just rails because he thinks the fighting game community just watches detractor videos, like, you know, how ReviewTechUSA watches detractor videos. But guess what? Most detractor videos are just clips straight out of DSP's mouth.
Not even edited.
That aren't edited whatsoever. I mean...
That's why I'm saying, Titanius, if you're trying to edit out swear words, mute them out. Don't cut them, because he'll use that as an excuse against you.
I mean, he ought to know. His chat is basically says duty streams for the win half the time.
Oh my god, I love cats.
So Phil likes to make it a point that people...
What, the cat just fart in his face? Look at what was that reaction?
Just take him out of context, yada yada yada. And maybe this video does, because you don't...
If and when a cat or dog farts, it is the worst smell in the world.
Phil is just...
Only thing worse is horse shit.
So long-winded and boring that nobody wants to sit through a full video. You know, it'd be one thing if Phil, like, edited his content and had, like, 5 to 10 minute vlogs. But when he has all these long-winded stuff, it's like, really? And honestly, I think he...
What I do is someone donated 100K. Be very thankful and instantly give like almost half of it to the IRS. There you go. Here you go, Uncle Sam. I'd be appreciative, but that would be the first thing I'd do with it.
He prefers that because it allows him like to muddy the waters and basically like throw a bunch of stuff out there, so you won't be...
I would Phil, I will give you someone tell him. I will PayPal it to him. I will pay him $1,000 to put in an SSD in his PS5 live on stream. I feel like I'm a much poorer version of 50 Cent telling Floyd Mayweather to read a Harry Potter book. Holy shit, I stuttered. Yes.
Humping Steven Crowder.
Cucumbers.
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 Cucumbers. Breasts.
How much to motorboat my tits? That I would let you do for free. Yes, I will pay Phil $1,000 to he himself live on stream. I'm not kidding. I'll PayPal it to put an SSD in. I could use it as a tax write-off too. It's a legitimate business expense.
Be able to keep track of it all. It's like confusing because you're not going to go...
And I'm dead ass.
...back and document him day after day after day because it's just hours and hours of content. And then it becomes harder and harder to dig through the tea leaves to figure out what is real and what is fake. Because, you know...
I almost wonder if Phil does that on purpose. So, like, when he does his gaffes on a daily basis, like, he's hoping... But he knows people are going to look through. I am Phil's biggest... Absolutely. I am Phil's biggest fan. Wes, how much for a threesome with you, an intro guy? I would say do that for a chicken teriyaki Subway sandwich, and so would intro guy too.
Oh, that's kind of how Darkside Phil wants it, because he's not gonna put...
I'm dead ass too. Swear on my kids, I'll give him the 1,000.
In the effort to change his personality and act non-toxic.
But here's how I would do it though, because I don't trust him. I would PayPal him as he was doing it on stream. I would need to see that PS5 and ready to go with the toolkit. Because, oh no, I'm not refunding the money and it's not going to happen. No, I need to see him do it. Because I need to see him spaz and break it. Oh, I could put my shirt back on. Fuck. Oh my god, I can't. Oh my god, I can't wait. That face on Phil. God, why is it so fucking blurry, man? He had so many good faces in this. It's like fucking... I know why. I mean, you're doing what you have to do, Titanius. You're taking his smaller... Is he full screen here? If he's full screen, he needs a new fucking webcam. Tickled Bruno, did I? Oh, I'm sorry. And Cosmic, I apologize too. Think not alone was simping for Elon video. I'll try to find it. Changing. Sony announced an accessibility controller. First pro consumer thing. Wow. Well, probably because, you know why? Because Microsoft has had one for a while. Sony was late to the party on that and late to the party on an Elite controller. Breasts. Breasts. Do I sing the national horse anthem? No. The national horse anthem. Oh, man.
Nope. He's just going to be toxic the whole time. But yeah, he's going to quote-unquote clear the air in the podcast, which of course by that...
Dude, just like trim your neck and just grow out a beard, dude. Why is it like, just grow a beard? He obviously can. Yo, did you see his videos when he was younger? It looks like he had a fucking rug on his face. It was the most burly beard I've ever seen on a man.
That time that he gets to it, nobody will be continuing to watch him. So, you know, he's kind of just shouting into the wind. An old man yelling at the clouds, so to speak. But we'll see how Phil clips his podcast. Maybe this will be the one time where he actually clips a highlight out of it.
Yeah, my penis is like Mount Vesuvius. Oh, motherfucker, I just nutted, man. Oh, no. What the fuck? Oh, dude, that's disgusting. The thing with the Slim Jims with the cheese on top. That is like hypertension and an artery, like a heart attack at the same time. Play some sounds for Cosmic Productions. What do you want me to play for Cosmic Productions? I'll hear.
Oh, la 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 la.
Who wow?
Howard Stern's penis. Baba booey, baba booey.
Congratulations.
Boobies?
Can I taste your nuts?
Breasts.
Breasts.
Breasts. I just peed in my basement.
Cucumbers. Cucumbers.
Watch your balls.
Oh, you got my nipples up in a tissy.
How much to end the stream? I don't want to end it yet.
I doubt it, though. I doubt it, because really most of it is just for his inner circle of unironic viewers that love him. And he's going to tell them whatever he feels like is fitting for the day, because, you know, that's Phil. But Phil doesn't understand.
I have never seen a man talk more about nothing. Abby's here. I have never seen a man talk more about nothing. Maybe, no, the quartering definitely be. Never mind the quartering. Abby, hi. How are you, Abby?
That every online community that is
What's
aware
up,
of his
Toy
existence will keep bringing him up because
Klondike bars are meh. I've never understood the passion that people have for a Klondike bar. Jeffrey, how the hell are you? Abby is a man. Cheetah Man is here.
because he does this stuff on the daily, and he provides an infinite well of content for everybody to sit there and marvel at.
Master Betty, yes, I will mod you. You've been around for fucking ages, at least a few years. Surprised you aren't modded already. I have so many mods in the chat, but I'm perfectly fine with that because it keeps shit to a minimum.
This 40-year-old man is so horrible at streaming, but is so effective at getting the money to come in. Alright, everyone.
Remember, Phil, or remember, ladies and gentlemen, Phil made fun of people for doing exactly what he did in the background.
Titanius turning off the TV. Thanks for watching. See you all next time. Bye.
Every character.
This character literally has
I just
all
don't.
the safe
I just didn't.
The fat face Phil. NY Chris G versus the guy. Oh, if we didn't watch that already.
I didn't like Mario.
So
I like Chris Pratt.
Phil in that outfit fighting him too. Oh my god, he looks like he's going to a gay bar in 1992. All he needs is like the pleather assless chaps and he'd look perfect. Oh my, bargain time. I'll donate 500 if you stream till 3 a.m. shirtless and bring out Bruno. Motherfucker. One at a time. One at a time. Sure. They can't stay here though, dude. There's no way.
Which I didn't think that like
be open.
that would be a thing,
just
you know?
continue to do the safe move the entire round to troll, and I can't win this.
If they are here both at the same time, there will be barking and humping. I want to deal with neither. No, 3 a.m. my time. Eastern Daylight Time. That would be 6 a.m. Then I would be losing my mind. Listen, milk the cucumber and shit on my horse.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at what opportunity is he open for something? There's no risk to the moves he's doing, all reward, which is not how a fighting game is supposed to be.
It's always the game's fault. It's never Phil's.
Anytime you attack, it's only risk reward. He literally has the jabs, and he has that kick that you can't do anything about at all at any time. They all instantly hit and instantly recover. So he could do them the entire round, and I will never be able to stop him ever. But how would I ever win?
Phil is amazing. Oh my god. 22 hours to go, Rich. Stay hard for me. You do know, all jokes aside, that what is it? If you have an erection for more than 3 hours or 4 hours, that you need to go to the hospital because then your dick could fall off because it's not getting proper oxygen. That's why they tell you if you take dick pills, if you have an erection that lasts more for XYZ hours, go to the 4 hours. It's always the game's fault with Phil. Oh, that was well done, Titanius. But like, just the constructive criticism is mute out the words, don't jump cut, because then Phil will always cry and use that against you. Oh, wow, let's see what's going on at AMD. Did it just start? I like Lisa Sue.
So, you guys know, at AMD, gaming is actually in our...
All right, here we go. Fuck it, I'm down.
Around us, impacting every industry, every city, and every home.
I didn't look yet, Coulson. I didn't even have Twitter open yet.
Technologies we're talking about. These are solutions.
Let me look now, because you know what? I'll forget. I know myself. Why don't I see it? I see the article. Here we go. Here we go. Let me save it because I can't directly show it on stream because then I'd be like doxing people that I'm DMing. But I can download it and show it that way. Really? Hold on. Save image as. Stop saving it as a large file, because then nothing could fucking open it. Can I... Yeah, I know what to do. Paint always comes through in a clutch. There we go. You guys see it? And it has a fat face, too. Hold on. Why I was full here. It's amazing.
You get the sweet taste of ass.
All right, let's go back and see if AMD has anything that interests me.
Powerful innovations.
No, the guy was not kidding.
Hope.
All right, we'll talk. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I don't want to say after the stream because that would be a lie.
Most important moments of the year. This is a change.
Yeah, it'd be important if your vapor chambers were working properly in your graphics card so they didn't cook themselves to death. That's a start. Not that the 4090 had a shining launch either.
A reaction that begins now and affects everything, from the sustainability of this world to the exploration of others. Yes, the tech we'll see at CES.
Try to relax your anus.
It will also motivate us to innovate our way to a healthier, more sustainable world. But this kind of transformation requires our full attention, everything we've got. So be ready, be engaged, be inspired, be in it.
You said be in it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
I'm
welcome
an
the
asshole.
President and CEO of the Consumer Technology Association, Gary Shapiro.
Most were user error? Oh, well, that's good to know. That definitely seems like more of a non-issue than their vapor chamber not working properly.
Welcome to CES 2023. I am so happy to see you here today. And I'm also pleased
Okay. Thank you, Colson.
to welcome back to the CES keynote stage.
Yes, Wes, sure. I will say this stream is dedicated to you.
One of the
With Oblivion music.
tech world's most visionary leaders, AMD Chair and CEO, Dr. Lisa Su. You know, Lisa has been a keynoter at CES several times, most recently joining us here on this stage in Las Vegas in 2019, but also digitally in 2021. Now, since my last conversation,
Blah, 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 blah. Corporate.
And accelerate the pace of discovery.
Yeah, they were a nothing burger. The new AMD graphics cards. They made it like you were almost going to get like top of the line NVIDIA performance for like half the, or much less, I should say. That never happened. I'm a big fan of AMD for integrated graphics, but for dedicated graphics, I still like NVIDIA better.
Together, we push limits. We
stressed all aspects of our supply chain. Can only
Yeah, is there anything... The world's AMD Ryzen 7040. Ooh.
Now, you guys know we always use CES to announce our new notebook products, and this is our next generation processor for ultra-thin notebooks. And it's the industry's first mobile x86 processor.
Now, this shit I'm interested in. That's why I'm glad we didn't watch this live. I would have shut this off and went to bed.
To integrate a dedicated on-chip AI engine, which we call Ryzen AI. It features...
I'm more interested to see what the RDNA 3 integrated graphics...
up to 8 Zen 4 cores, our latest RDNA 3 graphics, and our new Ryzen AI engine that runs 4 dedicated AI streams simultaneously, delivering up to 12 trillion AI operations per second.
Rich OnlyFans when? I had a sub goal for... I forgot what the number was for Twitch.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, their integrated graphics excite me because no one's touching AMD when it comes to integrated graphics. Intel could talk all, oh, we have this much compute performance. Yeah, but your software support sucks. Doesn't matter. AMD wipes the fucking floor with you.
Very much. As you guys know, I love showing chips. So here is the all-new 7040.
Yeah, no thank you, Wes.
This chip uses 4-nanometer process technology, and it has more than 25 billion transistors, almost twice as many as our Ryzen 6000 generation.
Jesus.
Take good care of it, please. So let's take a look at some of the performance. You can see that the Ryzen 7040 is significantly faster than both our x86 competition as well as Apple.
Apple, all right. They couldn't even get anything for gaming with Apple, I believe.
In CPU-intensive workloads like Cinebench, we're delivering up to 34% more performance for creators. In AI, we outperform the Apple M2 by 20%, while our x86 competition doesn't have an on-chip dedicated AI engine. And then when you look at gaming, we're more than 20% faster.
No one fucks with them with integrated graphics in gaming, in my personal opinion. There is no one out there that offers... Like, dude, I'm playing games at medium and high settings at full HD on integrated graphics right now. Go watch my video. I'm not trying to push my video. I'm just saying, go watch. It's unreal.
So let's take a look at some of that performance in action. What we're showing here is a time-lapse video of the popular Blender rendering application. On the right is our top-of-stack Ryzen 7040 CPU with Apple's best in the middle, and Intel's highest-end ultra-thin chip on the left. I'm going to let the demo go for just a little bit.
Cosmic, thank you. Your asshole vendors better graphics. I never trust canned benchmarks from anybody, though. I'm not just saying that towards AMD. I don't care if it's NVIDIA, Intel, Apple.
So as the demo completes for AMD,
they're always going to have their best foot forward, obviously.
30% faster than Apple and 45% faster than our x86 competition. And this
Yeah, that corporate mumbo jumbo would have put me to sleep, but this is like porn to me.
just shows you the tremendous overall performance. But it's not only about performance. It is very...
Because do you think they're going to show benchmarks that make their chip not look favorable, Toy? Same with Intel. Same with NVIDIA. It's not just them. Hoot Wireless humping.
Hoot Wireless.
Humping Steven Crowder.
That's a good blend,
very
actually.
much about battery life. So with our 4-nanometer process technology, and frankly, our designers have been spending a tremendous amount of effort trying to optimize power across the entire design. The Ryzen 7040 series will enable more than 30 hours of battery life.
Yes. 250. If that comes through, you will have me till 3.
Which is just simply fantastic.
Talk about. I'm more interested in the RDNA 3 graphics on there. Give a fuck about battery life when I'm playing on the portable systems anyway. With the 6800U, I'm usually plugged in.
Now, what I'm most excited about with the new 7040 is actually the Ryzen AI capability. As I said, this is brand new for us to integrate on chip. And what it does is it'll actually open up a whole new set of experiences for our users. Things like...
Yeah, but is it proprietary to AMD where if it's just on AMD chips, even though their market share is increased, what time am I streaming tomorrow? Around 8.
More lifelike collaboration experiences with enhanced audio and video. Think about...
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm surprised you're not a mod already. Don't be a contrarian. It always backfires. If you're a contrarian, you'll age like milk in the sun.
Content creation
Your channel
being
anyway.
much more productive, or gaming performance being more real time, and even when you think about security, we can.
I mean, talk about relevant topics, but don't just if it's raining out, don't say it's sunny.
Use AI to change the way we monitor security. So there's a lot of excitement in the industry around our Ryzen 7040 series. You're going to hear from some of our partners. But I wanted to make sure that you guys saw that the first Ryzen 7040 notebooks will be available in March, and we will have more than 250 ultra-thin gaming and commercial notebook designs spanning our entire Ryzen 7000 series portfolio.
A contrarian just is saying the exact opposite just to say it to get a rise out of people.
Track to launch this year.
Oh, go into the graphics. You're going to skip that?
Okay, but as you guys know, it's not just about hardware. To truly unlock the full potential of our silicon, we need to have very deep partnerships with our software and our system partners. And so that brings me to our first guest. Microsoft represents our deepest and broadest partnership spanning across hardware, software, and systems, and also across client, edge, and cloud. So let me welcome Microsoft EVP and Chief Product Officer, Panos Panay.
Okay. What about the RDNA 3 graphics? Yes, you could get a Phil screech. I still can't believe that's something he did during a stream.
All right, your jacket's pretty rad. It's pretty rad. It's a pretty cool jacket.
Okay, you're talking about her jacket. I don't care. Graphics.
For people through tech, all the way to the innovation experiences created across the silicon.
Blah, blah,
7040
blah.
to the market. So can you talk a little bit about that and what people can expect?
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to. Let me just start by saying, and you hit it. And AI is the defining technology. Has been at the forefront of acquired with large G. These are pretty powerful. Now we're living in a time. Somebody else, you either have that direct eye contact, that background blur without disappearing.
I mean, this is cool stuff, but like, how many software developers are going to come on board with it?
Absolutely the wave of the future. It's what we believe in. I know that it's what teams spend a lot of time on the future.
Transform. I know it's a simple example, but it's intense workload.
Now let's move to another very important area, which is around hybrid work. Now, part of the discussion. Thank you so much for joining us on this.
Think about the role of the office and how what people does.
Think about the role of the office. I don't care about the role of the office. I want to know fucking frame rates and how many compute units are going to be in those RDNA 3 graphics.
The office is totally changing from.
Listen.
For opportunities.
I will change this.
Sure, I think there has been a very fun.
Fly Pro.
In a full portfolio.
Today we have a number of products to talk to you about. But what we're doing with the 7945HX is to take that to a different level of performance. What we're seeing is, on average, 24% higher performance across a range of popular games. And when you look at content creation and productivity applications, when we compare against our competition, those 16 Zen 4 cores are delivering significantly more performance, more than 50% faster across a wide range of system designs. So let's take a look at some of the performance here. What we see for these guys.
All right. God damn it, they just skipped it. Okay. All right, Andy. You DM me a Mehmet remix. I'm going to call it a night tonight. I was hoping they would talk more about the actual integrated graphics, but I guess they're not. But I'm hyped for them. So I appreciate all the support this evening. You guys have been amazing. This stream is dedicated to Wes's wet farts. They are smelly and disgusting. And try to relax your anus.